And what is going on YouTube? Just another gaming channel, bring you just another video. So guys, this is probably one of my most favorite sets. Most favorite, is that really? Is that right? This is one of my favorite sets so far, for the Titan, and I'm only at 290 with this because I think all of these are like level 5 or 10 or something. But this is the Omega. Is that Mechanos set? Mechanos? Mechanos. It's do you know, it's really weird when you're trying to read things live. If I were reading that in a book, it'd be no problem. But when you're trying to, you're like, oh. All right, that's okay. So yeah, so 10, 335. Okay, so I have upgraded some of these. Why am I only 295 then? Oh, because I'm wearing level 10 arms. Okay, never mind. So anyway, yeah, this, I absolutely love the look of this thing, and when I get the right shader on it, I think it's going to look absolutely awesome as hell. Anyway, so let's get into the usual lore, and then we'll look at the design, and then we'll look at some shaders. So, the Vex don't really want to kill you, it just wants just one of the byproducts of conversion of death. Shame, huh? Sagera. Okay, that's identical to the Hunter version, isn't it? So I'm guessing this happens on all of them. Okay, so there's no need for me to read that. That's like, so each Omega set, one for the Warlock, one for the Hunter, one for the Titan. It's the exact same set of lore on each piece. That's a bit lazy on Bungie's part, don't you think? But anyway, let's look at this. I mean, look at the helmet. You do look very Vex-like, don't you think? You got the Vex eyes. It looks fantastic. I can't wait to get the right shades on it. I'm thinking there's one of the new ones. It makes you look all silver, like, but it's all metallic silver, but with like army patterns in it, with camouflage in it. It looks fantastic. I think it looks fantastic. But the two red glowing eyes. It's definitely modelled after the Vex. I know we're not looking at the arms yet, but I love the big shoulder piece there on both sides, and asymmetrical as well. These two spikes there and this big massive protective piece. I love it, absolutely love it. We'll get to the arms, and yeah, so I'm just really looking at the flavor text there, and yeah, it's identical. So there's no point in me going through that, guys. So look at these arms. Look at them. I mean, these things have been. It almost looks like this thing's someone's ripped apart a few thousand Vex, Saint 14, and he's like, left me this armor. He's like, thanks for lending me that shotgun. I'll give it you back, and by the way, I ripped a few thousand Vex apart with my bare hands and made you this. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. You know, oh, thanks, Saint 14, you're the best Titan ever. But the arms, I love. I mean, whatever their function is, maybe it's just about pure fear. Maybe, you know, the shoulder charge is like, you know what? I shoulder charge with the power of light. I'm going to start attaching spikes to my shoulders, so I make sure those motherfuckers are impaled whenever, you know, when a Titan charges their asses. But look at this thing. Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, you can see. I know we're just looking at the arms, but you can see all the detail in the chest piece as well. It's great. It's really great. It's done a nice piece. At least Destiny's done something right. Well, at least one item, and that's this piece. So. Yeah, the chest piece. It just looks like layer upon layer of Vex, doesn't it? That's just been rebuilt. It's fantastic. Look at the detailing. Also reminds me of. It almost reminds me of Aliens, and I can't really explain why. It almost looks like Geiger's work. You know, the tubules and the more organic nature of his drawings, like the engineer ships, the original ships they found that are grown rather than built. I don't know, the tubules that coming out of his chest on each side and things just reminded me of that then for a moment. I know it's obviously not, but I mean, look at the big clasps under the chest piece. I mean, this is a big set. This is a big, thick set of armor, isn't it? I mean, this is meant for battle. This one. You can imagine this guy, the Vanguard, you know, this is like a Vanguard set of armor. This guy and his team are in the front lines. These go in first. And If I were enemy, I'd be like, gotta be off, left the oven on, I'll catch you later. So that's what I'd be like. So the boots, guys, the boots. Again, nothing too particular flashy about the boots, but I do like the fact that, I mean, you know, just little simple details for me, like the fact that, you know, this is grey and the knee pad is the same colour there. But I still like the design. I like the fact that there's all these it's almost plated. It's almost plated design. It reminds me of the was it the SG-44, STG-40, is it STG, German weapon, and Hitler didn't want it. It's like Germans don't have plated weapons, but they were that good that the officers ignored his order and kept making them. But the plating, you know, it's all individual platings, isn't it, that make up the armour. And I think that's a really nice touch there. On the back there, different colours. You can see. I mean, obviously, I'm not wearing the correct. That's the correct mark. I don't know why it's purple, but it is. So the correct mark is purple against all the grey. So again, the flavour text is just, you know, that's just the same as all the others. But that's the actual official mark. It's quite nice actually. I like that. I wonder what the purple alignment stands for. It's interesting. Interesting. So when we look at this in its entirety, guys, I think this is one beast mode of a. So 335 is the both my other characters are 334, and I was hoping to get the equivalent rewards from my milestones. I needed a pair of boots and a warlock bond, and that is it to get to 335, and maybe one item from a hunter. I didn't get them this week round, so I'm not going to get 335 stuff or 330 blues. So with my Titan, what I'm going to do is grind to anything, mainly looking for 330 drops. Okay, because that's what I've been doing. I upgraded this KAIROS function helm, well, the full armor set with 330 blue drops. The Winterheart helm and the rest of that is nearly upgraded fully. I just need a pair of arms, I think. Yeah, I need a pair of 330 arms, and so I just need 330 stuff for the rest of this, which I'll do grinding. We'll grind that out after I finish with my warlock doing the milestones. So let's have a look at some of the shaders. So come on, who's a pretty princess? I think I'm a pretty princess. Here we go. Oh yeah, I'm a pretty princess. Actually, that had looked so unusual but awesome. It almost reminds me of Transformers. You know, like those female Transformers in one of the shittiest Transformers movies ever made. I can't remember which one it was, but yeah, it's like, you know, we want something serious, don't we? Golden trace, carbon fibre backdrop with some gold. That looks pretty slick. Don't like the gold. I used to really like that, but not anymore. That was the first nice shader I liked. So look at the Dawn and Dust versus the Nebula Rose. I mean, there's something about that actually looks really freaking cool. Just something you wouldn't expect. I mean, that's what it is for me. It's just something you wouldn't expect. But what I've got my eyes on is the Dawning Hope. And I'll tell you why. If it ever loads. I mean, the gold, yeah, but the silver, look at the silver close up, can you see it? It's got different shades of silver and darker shades of silver on there, so it's like art, it's like camo, it's like camouflaged, and I just think it looks really Terminatory or Vexy or whatever you want to call it. So I'm very tempted with that at the moment. Then I always look at my dead orbit stuff. Something about these simple greys seem to work on most things and make them look pretty damn good. See what I mean? I'm not sure about the white though. I'm not sure about the white arms and legs. Now, if we have a look at the monochrome, this is probably not going to work, guys. This is probably not going to work. No, it always makes it look too cheap, doesn't it? I don't know, I might be tempted to keep the original colour, to be honest. It's looking pretty damn good, the original. So look at the Iron Wolf, the Iron Banner stuff. Nearly all silver. Yeah, it's silver and gold like before. No one. Yeah, I'm very tempted with the. Dawning Hope. Desert of Gold. I mean, we can try a couple of the newer ones. They've not. None of them have ever panned out really. Oh, that's pretty cool actually. Oh yeah, I like that. Oh yeah. Maybe I found my. Maybe I found my shader. I don't know, but it just takes away some of the detailing on the original colour. Looks absolutely brilliant. New Monarchy diamonds. You know, you've got to, haven't you? The Regal Golden Red. Okay, KAIROS Gold. We'll have one more quick look at this. This is not going to work. No, it's a horrible colour. Oh dear me. I hope some of these work on weapons, or I'll be deleting them soon. But anyway, guys, that's the Omega set, and that is for the Titan, and that, for me, is one of the best looking sets. Now, I've still got to do the Dawning armor sets for the Hunter and the Warlock. I've got those, and I'll put those up when I feel like it, I suppose. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Feel free to subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you are subscribed, tell a friend. If you're also subscribed, please feel free to leave a comment or tap on the little bell to let you know about notifications, because I'm pretty sure YouTube unsubscribe people if you don't keep active on their channel. And as mine's a small channel, I'd like to keep it growing. Maybe I should try promoting myself sometime, but I never do. I'm just not one of those guys that goes around scrounging and begging for subs. You know what those people are like. Anyway, guys, thank you so much, and I will see you all on the next one. So cheers.